Hello, Titans troop. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving hanging with family and eating lots and lots of delicious food. Speaking of a full plate, let's dive right in and preview the Tennessee Titans' upcoming matchup against the Indianapolis Colts. This is a big game with major playoff implications for both squads, as they are tied for the top spot in the AFC South with records of 7-3. The winner of this matchup will take sole possession of first place with a clear path to the division title. The loser may find themselves in a tightly contested race for a wildcard spot. Both squads are coming off tremendous victories in Week 11. The Titans defeated the Ravens on the road when running back Derrick Henry scored on a game-winning 29-yard run. All hail the king. And the Colts got a big win against the Green Bay Packers on a game-winning field goal from kicker Rodrigo Blankenship. In their first matchup in Week 10, the Titans were defeated by the Colts 34-17. Currently, the Colts are 4-point favorites to win the upcoming matchup, but don't count out the Titans just yet. Here are the Titans troop 3 keys to victory. Number 1, spread the love on offense. It seemed like the Colts were okay with Derrick Henry getting his yards, but they took away the aerial attack. Tennessee will need better production from Ryan Tannehill. In the last matchup, he was limited to 147 yards passing and 1 touchdown. A.J. Brown was held quiet with 1 reception for 21 yards on just 4 targets. This has to change, as Tennessee isn't good enough to weather a disappearing act from its number 1 receiver. The Titans should look to share the rock amongst its receiving core of A.J. Brown, Jonnu Smith, and Corey Davis to open up the field for King Henry to do his thing. Number 2, keep up the tempo. Tennessee is one of the most up-tempo offenses in the NFL and had success in the first half against Indianapolis in Week 10, thwarting the blitz by going with a no-huddle offense. The Titans' offense runs a play every 25.86 seconds, which is the 4th fastest in the NFL. Upping the tempo and sharing the rock combined will give head coach Mike Vrabel and offensive coordinator Arthur Smith lots of options to work with. Number 3, slow down the run. The Colts running back core is on a hot streak, with Jonathan Taylor coming off an 114-yard rushing game versus the Packers. Nyheim Hines saw 115 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in the previous Week 10 matchup against the Titans. Recently, the Titans have been trending downward on defense, giving up 7 touchdowns to opposing running backs in the last 3 games, and are giving up north of 26 points per outing on the season. Obviously, this will have to change in order for them to win this matchup, and will more than likely rely on strong performances from Rashaan Evans, Will Compton, Jeffrey Simmons, and Desmond King. All in all, if everything goes well, I'm going with the Titans pulling out a 24-20 victory against the Colts. This has been a Titans Troop Week 12 game preview. Happy football and go Titans!